Hey guys, today I'm working with a HE Whirlpool washer and electric dryer matching set in like new condition. And right now I've got it going on super wash, and it is still in the sensing, which is where it'll kind of spin the load around, add water, spin it some more, add some more water to make sure it has the appropriate amount of water in it. You can see here the lid lock is on. I've taken the lid lock off of right here and just stuck it in there, a couple of screws. That way we can see what's going on. Otherwise this will be locked. You wouldn't be able to open it up, but just for demo purposes I do that so I can show you what's going on with it. You can see it's bringing the water in. I'm going to show you that it goes through the cycle agitation, drains the water out, and then we have a nice fast smooth spin cycle on it. Then we'll move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer works perfectly. The washer gets a 28-point inspection. Everything electrical, mechanical, it all gets checked, and everything has to work perfectly before it gets listed up for sale. The dryer gets a 22-point inspection, same thing on it. Everything gets checked, the heating element, all your knobs, timers, everything gets checked. Then I run this load here so you can see that everything works good, as if you were standing here yourself testing it out. So that's how I like to spend my money, so that's how I like to sell my items. You know, when you get it home, plug it in, everything's going to work great. Another recommendation for a washer like this with the electronics on it, grab yourself a $15 surge protector. Now you plug it into the outlet and you plug the washer into it. Saves a lot of issues down the road with any electronics, lightning strikes, power surges. Just like a Wi-Fi router, you should have all that stuff on a surge protector, especially in mid-Missouri. Don't ask me why, but we have lots of issues with that kind of stuff. At least I do. So all my important stuff is on surge protectors. A little tip there for you. We'll let this guy move through here and we'll come back. Alright guys, now we've moved into the wash cycle, and it'll probably stop a couple more times and add a little bit more water, but we're just about at full submersion on the water there. And it has a newer technology with the HE where it will cycle that water through, add more water, spin, and it just does all kinds of stuff to get those clothes nice and clean without using a ton of water. So you're going to save some money on your electricity bill, your clothes are going to get nice and clean, and you have tons of options here to choose from on what you'd like to set. It's even got a light setting, delicate, or quick wash too, and that one runs pretty quick. So we're going to let this finish up. I'll show you that it drains and we'll come back for the final spin. Alright, it started draining the water out. You can hear it draining nice and fast. You can hear my neighbor's whipsaw. You can see that the drain is working perfectly. Of course we can lift this up, but all it's doing is draining the water out now. Then it'll spin, fill back up, clean water, go through a rinse cycle, and then we'll be on to that final spin, which we'll come back for next. Okay, and we've moved into the final spin. It's actually spinning nice and fast right now. You can see, smooth, sounds great. It's spinning super fast. And it will typically spin like this 3 times. It'll actually get a little faster than this even. But this will give you the gist of the spin cycle. It'll actually set for a couple minutes, run the drain, then spin again, and it does that. It's part of the HE efficiency to get as much water as possible out of the clothes so that it cuts your drying time in half, as opposed to your old traditional washers. Alright, we'll switch over to the dryer. Alright, now we're over here to the electric dryer. I thought I'd save a little time, go ahead and show you that it's running perfect while the washer's finishing up. Both of these are in like new condition, inside and out. Not really a whole lot needed other than a real good, thorough, deep cleaning and sanitizing, obviously with the times. I will show you real quick. It's running, time dry, high heat, also tons of options on these guys. You've got the lint trap here, you can pull that out, that's where you change out your lint. I'll go ahead and open this up real quick before I do. This is my surface temperature gun, and it'll take a surface measurement whatever you point those 2 red dots on. So go ahead and open this up. See, it's nice and clean and bright in here. Plenty of heat coming out of the heating element tube. Take a picture of that for the ad. Now the inside of your dryer is only going to get from about 95 up to 195. That just depends on what you have the heat setting at up here. So you've got delicate, well, you have air only, low for delicates, medium, high, and you also have a full-on auto feature here. You just set it and forget it. You can see it sounds great, runs smooth. We'll go ahead and get these guys finished, touched up. A couple of little things here that I always go through and touch up, make everything look brand new. Get them listed up for sale. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks and have a great day.